Yo, YouTube, what going? I'm me again, M1234. Just there, shootout, come on, restaurant. You know, forget some grub. Yeah, I can't bother cook, cho. Fuck it. This me I can get something for settling for the rest of the night. But one thing more I ask you though. You guys ever come across something like this yet? You ever come across the idea of people who get the closest to you, people closest to you, always turn out to be the worst enemy for fuck you over, basically? Yeah, either them stabbing at your back, sell you out, tell your enemy what go on, tell your enemy what you are doing, and so, some really conniving and sinister bullshit, dog. Reason why I bring up this topic still, is because I know if you guys ever come across it or hear it over the past week. The nigga named Hopsin, the artist guy, the rapper dude, hip hop dude from the States named Hopsin, got through a little separation from him label named Funk Volume due to some business deals gone sour with him co-founder, you understand? And him put out a song called Ill Mind of Absent It, which is a damn good song. I recommend you guys go check it out still. Like seriously, I recommend you go check it out. But different from that, them put release the interview them with Power 106 in the States. And who else? I think Hot 10, Power 105, I remember. One of the most like hip hop connected media streams with artists basically interview the dude. So we are looking on vast names studios, right? And radio host talk show entities and all of that. But what I noticed still, other than that, with the dude Zane, is that he told his version, and then the other guy, which is Damien Ritter in business partner, come and tell his vision. So now watching more different videos from both sides of the fence between the two dudes, I notice one common denominator is that the co-founder guy, Damon Ritter, now, based upon his explanation of what happened, sounds like he's trying to belittle Hopsin's knowledge of business, right? And at the same time, also it's like he might try undermine the dude, the fact that him don't or may not know as much about business or about how to do business in music, that he really should leave that alone and let him control the business aspect of the business that they are, the business agreement that they have completely 100%, in which that now I have a problem with, because put it this way, if one person who has half the company that you're half owner of, he shouldn't really have 100% say on every little thing that happens. You understand? To me, that's dumb, because if that's the case and he has 100% say on the decision-making process of what happens, that means when he makes deals that go south or go sour, you basically gonna get fucked, because you not having any say in the before, the during, and after the decision-making process will feel the full brunt of a wrongful decision by just one person. So the fact that Hopsin made his side vocal, I understand and I give him kudos and credits for that. Because a joint venture is like this. Excuse me. If you're going to have a joint venture, a company split in between two people, no one person can have fully 110% or 100% say in any and everything that happens in the business. Hence, they call it a joint venture, right? Yeah, it's a joint venture. They're business partners. They're co-founders. Co mean more than one. Or buy partners there means more than one, because when you say buy is basically more than one. Anyway, yeah. So basically, Hopsin making his vocals and stuff that he doesn't like, how the situation and environment business wise is set up. I can understand it from film point of view and from film side, because it makes sense. I mean, if you're going to make business deals on behalf of a business that you're part owner of for your co-founder, and deals are being made, promises are being made by an outside entity of that business, and the productive side of the business that you guys share is not pleased with the outcomes, because there are expected outcomes from signing documents, right? I remember when you sign documents, it's in some cases, or most cases, it's ironclad, it's in black and white, and that's the best conversation. Tip, note, the best conversation and the only conversation any business person should have with anybody, because think about it, talk is cheap. You can have a word mouth-to-mouth conversation and you just talk shit and nothing happens. But when it's formally done on paper or document or typed, that's basically not just formal, but formal and completely legitimized as business. So Hopsin expecting something to happen from a business deal that is basically processed formally. The dude kind of has a right to expect much coming from a business deal that he helped to push, and helped sign on for, but the fruits and the benefits of that deal did not show up. So if the guy doesn't see any fruits of that deal showing up, and he starts to voice his growls or voice his opinions and say, listen, we signed, for example, he and Damon Ritter might have signed an agreement to say, listen, for every dollar that we spend, or for every dollar that we gain, we want an additional $10 for each dollar. So if it earn $10, it's 10 times, you understand? So now, him making his voice vocal, some people are like, nah, he shouldn't have done that, he could have did it another way. Some people like, no, he should have just stayed quiet and just kept funk volume going. But I mean, people, like, seriously, if you're uncomfortable with something, you're gonna voice you're gonna make your voice heard, and you're going to be vocal because you have high expectations of some stuff, right? So if you expect stuff to happen or to show up and you don't see it, you're going to be angry, or not angry, upset. And when you're upset to a point that you want to snap, when you snap, you will snap and do stupid shit, because at that point all logic and common sense go out the fucking window, because you start to behave mostly off emotion. And I can understand that. But still, I understand from both sides, and I understand from Damien's side. But what I noticed that most of what Hopsin said in his video is kind of hitting home and hitting more. Not even break the nail. Broke the fucking nail on the head. Broke the nail head off. Because his statement was, Damien Ritter is not really saying that he's going out of his way to rob him. But the deals and the agreements that he makes and decides and signs off on, he really thinks that it's the best way to go, not understanding that, yeah, from your side as a business side of the business might see that it's the best way to go. But when the productive side of it not seeing its returns for overextended periods, then some shit going to kick off. And he should have expected that, or approach him and say, listen to me, this deal is going to happen like this, and we can't really expect an immediate effect yet, but let it grow over time and let us see what we can get with these Warner Brother guys, right? Now, that dude, I respect that approach if he took that approach, and I don't think if he had taken that approach with Hopsin, he probably wouldn't have been called out the way Hopsin called him out for that. And I honestly feel that way. But and then again, you're going to look at the productive side of your business, Hopsin, right? You're going to look at your productive side of the business, which is Hopsin, Funk Volume, and you're going to say that the dude doesn't work. Like, nigga, I've been following this dude before he got on in the game. When he was an underground artist, I've been following this dude from before he was even the shit like that. Before this, before all them. So I'm like, for you to say that the nigga don't put in any work and the money work, 20%, dog, that's kind of fucked up. In Jamaican terms, that's kind of like a bitch move. That's a pussy's move. And that's just fucked up as a nigga, dog, from one nigga to one next nigga about what they said to the nigga. Cause like, yo, if he's the productive side of the business and pushing Funk Volume hardcore, you don't have the right, really. I'm not saying you don't have the right, but like, dude, you shouldn't really try to slam the dude like that You understand? Because it's kind of fucked up that you did that. Kind of fucked up, you know. So that's just my 2 cents. Let you guys let me know what you think. You can look me up on Facebook. It's Doing Rather on Facebook. You know, you can always check me up on Twitter. It's mmusaki1224. You know, here on YouTube, same thing. So just let me know what you guys think. But that's my 2 cents, right? That's my 2 cents on the fucking issue. And I feel it for Hopsin. I strongly hope and feel Undercover Prodigy does just as good, if not fucking better. But I've already subscribed to everything for Hopsin, so like, I understand that he lost his life legacy because he actually worked hard to build from volume and not lie. I seen this nigga do it. The fact that him lose it now to bullshit, dog, is kind of feel away. But I hope Undercover Prodigy does come to be the new hot shit, if not better. You understand? Because I seriously feel that this dude can go fucking places, dog. All I need to do is just get your mind right, get back in the work mode and grinding like there's no fucking tomorrow, dog, and just build back your network, build up your portfolio, dude, and just do your thing, man. You know, I said just do road, that's Jamaica said, just do fucking road, dog. So yeah, that's just me, that's just my opinion. Let me guys know what you think, right? Can comment in the description box below. M1234 signing out from YouTube. Blaze up.